Someone's gonna be like, "You're doing push-ups wrong." I don't know if you know what her body means, but for me to do a push-up in general, let alone 30, I'm proud of me. Hello. Hello, dog. Say hello. You waking up? Sorry. Freak you out. Ugh. Hi everybody, sorry the light looks really bad. I just realized, oh my god, you know it got a lot darker. Let me get to the kitchen 1 second. I realized earlier that I didn't work out today, so my body's really sore, and despite it being like, feeling like shit, I'm gonna do a quick workout, but I need to get some protein shake. So, not a plug either. God damn. Chemicals. This is no plug. There's no sponsorship here. If you're a protein shake company and you want to sponsor me, go right ahead. I won't stop you. These just came right out of the oven, right out of the dishwasher. So I gotta wash or dry the heck out of them. The missus and I were talking about getting a new set of shaker cups because I only have 3 and one of them has a crack in it, so whenever you shake it, it goes everywhere, which is not ideal for a shaker cup. You might also be noticing that I'm wearing different clothing. It's because it's a different day. Finally, you're out of the nightmare chasm that was yesterday with multiple logs. Oh heck yeah. The equipment. So I was going to shout them out, but I have no idea who that company is. So maybe if you know this company, BioPrime Nutrition. I mean, they make cups. I don't, nothing else other than that to say. I'm trying to keep it calm, keep it quiet. The missus is behind me in the other room, asleep, or sleeping. I hope she's asleep. Today we are using Horizon Organic Milk. I am lactose intolerant. This is actually a huge shout out because I've been using it for years. Protein 1, make sure I get it all in there. You see it? Check it out. This is the best smelling protein powder. Like, whether or not it's the best of all time, it's the best I've ever had that smells as good. Like, oh, I have the gourmet chocolate variant flavor, and it's pretty dang good. Just do a scoop. I do dry first because where I work with a lot of suspensions, and these suspensions start with dry powder that you add liquid to later, so I'm just accustomed to doing it that way. You can do it however you want though. You're an adult, maybe, or get adult supervision, and then that adult can do whatever they want. Free country and all. I'm going to pour roughly 16 mLs, or no, fluid ounces, not mLs. Yeah, I'm going to pour a little bit in there. Hey, buddy. So my girlfriend likes to get iced coffee as well, and I almost just grabbed that. So I don't drink coffee. And it is 11 at night, almost midnight. So I don't think that'd be the best thing to do. it a good old shake. Hopefully I don't get milk on my camera because I'll be just mad on a couple of levels. Just in general, and milk one again. What are you talking about? It's not gay, dude. The dog has entered the chat now. Ooh. So most of the time I use water in my protein shakes, but I do, despite being lactose intolerant, like the taste of a milkshake, a milk protein shake. It tastes good. I don't like milk generally, but when in Rome, I guess. Sorry. Sweet dude. Come on, buddy. Now you can see the mess. I don't know if you can see it. See this big ass box? That was my hitch. Alright. So, just to prove that I'm not a little girl that's gonna cry about hurt shoulders and legs, I'm gonna do like the fucking, ooh, don't say that word. Do the quickest workout you've ever seen in your life. So just for reference, I'm not a professional. I work out for the benefits of working out, gain muscle, maintain good health. Oh, I should probably turn this fan off, hold on. So if you're out there and you're like, well, how do I start my fitness journey? How do I do this and that? Probably don't listen to the guy drinking milk is lactose intolerant. I'm going to disable a little bit so you can see. So, just going to do some simple stuff. Push-up sit-ups, the works. You do about 3 sets of 10. Again, I don't feel the best, but I'd rather do it than to not do it. I'm also going to do something that a lot of people kind of skip out on. I'm going to stretch, so you're going to see toes. Big old toes.
Teaching this, it was some kind of like back exercise. Do this. Sometimes pause my back. Your trapezius muscle hurts a lot. So,
see you after I do 3 sets of those, just to keep my blood flowing. See you in a minute. There you go. I don't feel the best today. Kind of out of breath doing 20 in a row like that. I guess 20 back to back, kind of. Or sorry, can't count 30. But damn. Sucks. I'd rather it suck now for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. However long I stretch and exercise, I don't know. Than for me to be like 40 and 50 with really bad degenerating disc and muscle fatigue. So this is for you, future me. Sorry, I am currently editing a video. Ow. For those out there wondering what all I use Adobe Premiere Pro This is 2022 version. I had the 2023 version. I had access to the beta last year, and then I accessed it again, and I just never changed. I don't know the differences. I believe in 2023 Photoshop they added the AI generated stuff, which is really cool. I just haven't messed with it at all. Maybe I could get like a whole AI thumbnail. That'd be pretty cool. I do not want that to happen, by the way. I would love to support an artist out there, but I had an artist I reached out to. I've shouted him out a lot, not on this channel, but just in general. Really cool dude, but good God, expensive. Like, Jesus Christ. I asked him for like a character. All I needed was character. Like, I could do the background. I could do that all day. It's no problem. But I just needed a character. I actually needed 2 characters. That's important. Very important distinction. Because I was like, hey, my brother and I were doing gameplay stuff, and if you ever wonder, like, oh, why is Quentin never advertised or like shout out his gaming like stuff? I do a lot of the shouting out for like Dungeons and Dragons, or Dungeons and Deadmen, Mansion of Mayhem, Toadcast, of course. I do all of that shouting out. I'm not a really big fan of social media. Just posting, like if someone could just post for me, it'd be awesome. I like to scroll through Instagram. There's a lot of cool stuff on there, like knives, gun, memes, etc. Like TikTok's cool. There's a lot of funny bits, attractive people. But I don't generally like posting on platforms like YouTube and Spotify. I post all the time. But like when I post on Instagram, it just feels forced. And I don't know, I've had my Instagram since I was like 13, 14, around there. When did Instagram come out? Hold on. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. It said 2010. That dated me. Yes, I've had it for quite a while. And I don't know. I've been posting since I was a kid, and a lot of my older posts when I was younger are like my artwork, my friends when I was in high school. And that was all like peachy keen. But grown up, and now I want to post stuff, but like anything that I see that I'm like, oh, this is cool, I usually just put on like Snapchat. So if you want to follow my Snapchat, it's Billy Goat Gamma. Put that on screen somewhere. I just like posting on that a lot better. It's a really fast way to get in touch with me if you want to talk. Just because, I don't know, I just respond. I respond quickly. I think I respond quickly on like Instagram regardless, but it's like, it's just weird. It's just weird to do it. Ow. I don't even know where I got on that tangent, to be honest. Oh, the guy. So, homeboy was like, yeah, well, like, I like this stuff. And it wasn't like specifically what I was looking for. I want to do like a cartoon-esque version of an anthropomorphic, or maybe that's the wrong word, characterized version of toads. So my brother would be Big Toad and I'd be Little Toad. If you ever hear that bit going back and forth in couch potatoes, that's what we're talking about. I could help the lighting in here. I'm just refusing to be a good influencer. So that's probably good. Look, hey, look, I look a lot better, don't I? Yeah, when it's not darker than hell. But it wasn't specifically what I was looking for. He just had really nice art, and I was like, well, maybe I can I reached out to him and a couple other dudes, and I was like, yo, you want to like help me out? Like, what if I scratch your back, you scratch mine? Because obviously they're doing art for me, and that's a huge favor, and I love it. Down for it. However, I'm doing free advertising for you because every single video I have, at this point I'm up to like, let's do some math. Let's add up some numbers. 14 plus 18, so 32, wait, yes. plus 11. So 43 gameplay episodes. So that's 43 opportunities for you to get a thumbnail and to get advertising for each one of those videos. On top of the like couple dozen times that it gets viewed. So every time someone clicks on it, they see the thumbnail, they see the video, I shout you out. It's a symbiotic relationship. And I mentioned that in the business meeting. I was like, yo, I'm advertising for you, and like, come on, don't fuck me. And he was like, well, it was all in like euros or pounds. I think it was euros. And he was essentially saying it was like $200, a little over 200. I think it was like 210, 218 per character. So that'd be like $400 to $500 on my part per set. So I would do like a character for Pokemon. I'm editing Pokemon right now. So Pokemon or Breath of the Wild. Currently, we're running a thing on Mass Effect 2 and Yakuza 0. We're also doing a thing with my other brother, Devin, for Detroit Become Human. And later, we're doing one with the Quarry, just a heads up there. So it's like, I would need all of those thumbnails. And I also did Firewatch and Void Bastards. So it's like, all of these thumbnails we're doing. And then I'm not paying $500 per set. And also, if we're doing characters, I would want to do like different poses. If they're like flexing on them, or if they're like doing like the F-boy face, stuff like that. Like I want to do creative stuff. And I asked James to do it, but James is super busy. And I am the same way as him, where if somebody asked me to do something, like if I was really big into drawing tattoos. I drew a couple of them for myself. Never got any of them. One of them we almost got in Colorado, but it just fell through. A bunch of timing was off. However, I drew a lot of tats. My dad wanted to get a whole cover-up on his arm. He wanted a whole sleeve covered up. And I was like, okay, so he wanted me to do it. And I started doing it, and it was just like, I fell out of it because somebody else wanted me to do something that I was already wanting to do. So James is the same. James likes to draw stuff, but as soon as somebody goes, hey, draw this for me, he's like, I don't do it anymore. And I know that about him. I'm fully aware. I'm the exact same way. If somebody wants me to do something that I want to do myself, then I start not wanting to do it. So that's when I started reaching out to other people, and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? But $200, fucking no. Wrong. Way wrong. Not happening. So we will cross that bridge when we get there. But I am going to edit a video and catch you in the flip, I guess. I didn't know what exactly I was going to do when I posted up with the log or vlog. If you even call it a log, that is just purely out of habit. I have, let's see, 101 logs that I did by myself. The last time I did a log, just to date me. Let's see. I'm really bad at this. April 27th. It's like 4 months ago, but I've done a lot of stuff in 4 months. So like, let's see what I talked about in this last log. No, I'm gonna talk. Hey, what's up? They radio over to the other people in the other tower. They start talking back and forth. Okay, we're gonna leave you on speaker. Boom. Radio waves are open. Everyone's talking. All of a sudden, something starts attacking in the distance. Whether that be a wormling, a hydra, haven't determined yet. To be I don't know what he was talking about. That was me. He's talking about D&D. He talked about oh, I know what he's talking about. So I was talking about the beginning of the second part of the campaign, and I briefly talked about it in... I don't know if I talked about it in that episode. The episode is Dungeons and Dead Minutes Far Cry, episode 8.5, V6's Day Out. And I think, I'm not wrong, trying to say I might be wrong, But at the end of the video, I talked to Mitchell about like, oh, well, we could possibly do, maybe this was the beginning or end, if I said it on stream. We were talking about possibly making this character for the next campaign and how excited I was for the next campaign. And he was like, oh yeah, cool. And I said, you might want to make 2, because the very, very beginning of it, like I guess if you want to call it the prologue, if you will, it's like really fast paced and you might not make it out with that character. And he was like, oh, why? And I was like, well, you'll see. Like, just make a character and expect to not be attached to it, because you could walk out and be like, oh, that was awesome, like my character's fine, and then everyone else's character's dead. Just heads up there. That's what he was talking about. It was something in the woods. But I'm about to head out. Before I leave, before I hop off this vlog, I want to say shout out to Dylan Gossett, who I have... There's like no way I'm saying that wrong. Right? Right? I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I reached out to him, and I haven't heard back yet. But he's a Texas boy who's like a new country singer. I'm really excited to see what comes with this dude. He is a, like, just, he wrote the song Cole. Shout out Dylan Gossett writing the song Cole. Let's see if I can. This song is like, I'm riding the serotonin train. Try not to sneeze. I just noticed that Paris, Texas released a new song. That is another dope band. I'd recommend listening to them. Let's see what there's. I'm gonna cut to halfway through the video, see what their sounds like. A little sneak peek of Paris, Texas. Go listen to them. They're really good. I'll probably get copyright struck, and so I might have to tweak the sound of this a little bit so it's distorted or remixed for a parody. But listen. I've seen heaven without dying, met the devil without trying, and they both say you want to talk to me. But I'm all out of luck now, and my dreams are with the book now. And stuff juggling on my head. When this game of life plays heavy on my heart, and love is tough, loneliness is blessed, is hard, and I'll carry that belt everywhere I go. They say pressure makes diamonds, how the hell am I still cold? Shout out Dylan. Killer on the guitar and a hell of a vocalist. Oh, dude, I want to get you on the pod. Honestly, if I could just take this dude to Whataburger, or I think I wrote in the email, hold on. This is some, I know this is called Behind the Toads, and so far you've just gotten me. Tomorrow you might get James, so that is a very big possibility. We're going to be working on my car tomorrow. I said, I said, so I did my whole spiel saying like, oh, my name's this is what I do, this is my studio, blah, blah, blah. I started off the email with, which you know it's super professional when I say, hey, Super Chief. Sorry, I just thought it'd be funny to start an email that way. After I got through all of that, I said, now with the semantics out of the way, I get to fangirl out a little. I'm a big fan, dude. Your music and tonality are incredible. Finding out you were a fellow Texan damn near made me cry. We here in the capital of Buc-ee's and Whataburger salute you. I play your music all the time at work, and most notably Cole, because I'm still riding the dopamine high, and my coworkers can get the hell over it. I'm just saying. I feel like he's got another song that he just came out with, but I figured that might be right. Yeah, he's got To Be Free, which just drops. Check that out. This dude's got a resonator guitar. That's all I got beside me. All right, you want to hear Cole by Dylan Gossett? All right, Gossett. God, is that out of tune? It's not the best. That sounds terrible. I am so sorry. That was supposed to be Riptide by Van Stroy. It's the only song I know on ukulele, and my God, it didn't sound that good. You know what's really fun? Is when you do like a... I like doing like some blues or country on a uke because it doesn't sound correct. It sounds very cursed, and it's really fun. I also think it's in my living room in some kind of a storage box. I have an A flat harmonica, which most harmonicas are in C sharp, default harmonica setting. Chord. Yes, so C. Mine is an A flat, which I like the sound of. It's just very odd, and no one has that sound. So, anyways, doesn't go. Listen, okay. Quentin, get it together. All right, we're talking to Dylan Gossett right now. You should calm down. So Dylan, if you want to be on the show, hit me up. If you want to go fishing, dude, I'll hop fences, and that's a fact. But I gotta get back to work. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have better tomorrow. Love you, and I'll see you next time.